Namaskar. Pranam. We are all missing you guys. Children, we are missing you so much. The beautiful laboratories, the library, the playgrounds, the computer rooms, the dance room, and all the beautiful things with the acting and writing and reading and playing around and fooling around and doing masti. We're missing you. You also must be very bored. But listen, there is always a great answer, and that is pray. Whatever you believe in, pray to God, pray to Allah, pray. If you don't believe in God and Allah, pray in something. That mom will tell you. Maybe the unified field, cosmic energy. Pray, and it's going to work. It is waiting. It's going to pass very soon. A few days ago, it was. We could think about something like this, locked up inside the house. And that time, the shopping malls, they were okay and fun and eating and buying. Today, the shopping mall in Phoenix mall has gone as a story past 3, 4, 5 months now. Soon, just watch. Dear parents, grandparents, children, this is going to be a story. And you're going to say, you know, this is what happened in 2020, March, April, May, June. Hey, July started. Wait, I think it's already declining. Give it another 15 days. 15th of July onwards, I'm getting a message in my meditation. It will start to decline, and 15th of August onwards it's going to go down further and further. Many people are saying, no, it is going to peak. Don't think of it. Don't think. If it does happen, okay, we'll face it. So what? You are victorious kids. And you all are the parents of that victorious kids and the grandparents to guide them. Remember, it is the tough who gets going when the going gets tough, isn't it? So it is the tough people like you. You all are different. You are not like us. You remember grandparents, parents, our time? We wanted to be. We wanted to excel. And in our days, we went to school and college to score marks and how to get a good degree with a good percentage and a first class so that we get you know what was the reason? Get a better job and better property and money and name and fame, and everybody should say, hey, he's the guy, she's the lady, do you know? She's the one. But gone is the time. Now what you have to do is being successful with your own self. The moment you're successful with your own self, you know, I know I can. What is it? Success comes in can. I can. What? Anything. You have to just choose. The moment you choose, the moment you set your goal, you just watch. This corridor will vanish, and once again the world with a different kind of education is going to start up. The first, we're going to talk about how to remove these sufferings. Now, when we used to go to the school in our long time ago, parents, your time too, all of us went to school, and most of the traditional schools are doing that even today. If we went to school to learn 3 basic things. Number 1, was learning to write. So notice, all of us, we know how to write. We know. Almost all our friends, brothers, sisters, colleagues, we know how to write. How many do you know who loves writing? Very few, isn't it? But the Victorious kids, the majority, they love writing, and those who are not, they will pick it up. Give them 2 to 3 years time. And should it not be so, come and start talking to us as soon as the school opens up. But you and I have to do something. What if that just come to it? Right from tiny babies day onwards, right till 18, 19, 20 adults like you and me. 2 is reading. Learning to read. We learn in the school. We know how to read. But tell me, how many do you know who can't sleep without reading? That I have to read today. It's gone off, isn't it? And dear parents, dear mommy, daddy, grandparents, I still remember my grandma used to read to me every day. I have not forgotten. We used to talk at the dining table about what we read today and give a summary of it. I didn't like writing. I used to hate writing. My mother had a big complaint on that. One day, father had come back from office and my mother said, "Do you know what has he done?" And big complaint list. And father, we have 5 brothers and a sister, 6 of us. Father said, "Him, not writing. Not possible." Mother said, "What do you mean not possible?" "Of course, he's bugging, he gave up my head." Father just nodded his head and went up. Didn't say anything to me. You know, today I am a very good writer. I love to read. I can't stay without reading. And all this happened because I got a message I want to share with you. So dear parents, young, bubbling, great, dynamic mom and backbone dad and the grandparent and the rich heritage of wisdom, help it. Some of you parents, the grandparents particularly, may not be very comfortable with English. If it is so, let me know. I will do a separate session for you in Hindi. I hope you will accept my. But grandparents do play a lot of it. Doesn't matter. Speak in Hindi, Marathi, read in something, read. That wanting to read, desire to read has gone off from us. And then it's called arithmetic. Arithmetic, writing or reading or arithmetic R. It is not writing with WR, it is pronunciation R. It's called 3R. But develop into them called responsibility. Another R. This is our new style of Victorious Kidss. And research skill. Ask questions. Find out. Keep on digging. These are 2 special we have brought in. Those are the 3 used to be the before. Responsibility and research skill. With that, what comes the 6th one? It's called reliability. That means what? Hold on to truth. Education for, remember Swami Vivekananda's education for character. So if you have a good character, you notice people rely on you. They will say, "Oh, this one, give it to Robbin Ghosh. He always tells the truth." It must spread like a fragrance from you. For character. Who do you want as your good partner? Good friend? Whether you're young or you're adult. The one who you rely. The one you say, once she says it, it will happen because she will do it. or he. Now these characteristics, reading, writing, arithmetic, comes in with something, and then responsibility, research skill, and reliability. These are our special traits come in. How do you do it? For tiny babies onwards, make it a point to read to the child every day, even if the child is 15, 16 and can't read by themselves, but share reading. Let her, him read sometime. The champion boy, girl of yours, you read sometime. You may be parent or the grandparent, you may be one parent, single parent, or maybe one parent, the other one is busy in the other room, or back into business or office, doesn't matter. But build and talk together, talk. Toward the tiny ones reading, you should go ahead and create these are 4 inches wide and you select this size, approximately 12 to 15 inches depending on the word that you have to use. Generally it is one standard size. You make it yourself, buy some chart paper. After you do the writing, make sure you can laminate, it stays for a long time, and then you can exchange with your friends. Let your friend make 100 words like this, you make 100 words like this, and once you play finishing 5, 10 days or 15 days, change it with them. Notice, but the writing should be very important, book script form, not any writing. Notice the way we write. Let's say, let me show you this one. This is doctor with the R. Notice the way the R is written here. It is not the way you and I generally write. And the trick of it is, you are not reading it like this and talking to them. You are just taking one like that. But you know what? At the back of it, I have written down blue. And in the front, it is blue. This is primarily up to 6, 7 years old people, including old adult who you want to teach. Use these. There you can make them stacks of them. And they're great fun when you make it with your champion, with your kid. And if you have a teenager or a little elderly boys, 10, 12, who know how to read, and as a Victorious Kidss is a very good reader, writer, ask them to help you for a tinier one, for the younger one. That is for reading and writing. This is for mathematics. Let's say I take this slide and ask you, how many dots are there in this? Can you tell me? And I ask you, which one is bigger? This one is more or this one is more? These are for all age groups. It's great fun. I haven't even seen what is this side. I know it. You know why? The trick is I have got it written at the back. So this is more because this is 74, this is 73. You know, you'll be surprised if you do with your 10-month-old, 1-year-old baby who all it can do is goo goo gaga, or maybe doing like this, or maybe begin to toddle. If you ask which is 73, which is 74, you tell me, make a guess. You're saying this is 74. Hey, it was 74 earlier here. Now it is 74 here and this is 73. I changed it. How do I know? I know it is written 73 and this is 74. But you know, if you give it to a baby will immediately, if they can point, they will point. If they can't point, they will look like, how will they do it? It's called picture vision technique. You know, like, supposing you've got 2 pictures. Mommy's picture, daddy's picture. and you ask the baby, where is mommy? Or where is mama? She will look straight away at this picture. Can't even point. So young. She'll look and smile. Where is Dada? And she'll look at the daddy's picture. Isn't it? So how do we prepare? Very simple. These are those very famous dots which ladies use it, girls use it. Earlier days they were the big ones. These days they put a tiny one. You can buy them in the market. But very important, when you're doing it, do not put in a pattern. No pattern. At random. Your child can use it, play, do it with you. They'll be more interested. Writing, reading, arithmetic. Okay? Now, understanding this in a quick short message. Reading to the child, and when you're reading at night, preferably at the time of the bedtime, please record it before they go off to sleep. Including grown-up ones, read together and then retire, but reading it and then recording it. When they're going off to sleep, play the recorder. Very effective for hyperactive children who can't sit still. They're continuously running around and you say, God, how am I going to? I used to be like that. You know what my father did? The next day when he was leaving for office, he came, gave me a beautiful diary. And diary, old diary. But those days, diary, hard, nice looking, to the price purse. And he had written down, his handwriting was very good. He wrote down, like a cursive writing book these days, he wrote down in 3 pages, on top and the center. On top and the center. And he said, let's see if you can write them today. And naturally, to impress my father, I finished writing not 6 of them, I finished double of them. Evening when his father came back, I was hoping, just telling, show it to him. Mommy was smiling because mommy used to have a big problem about my writing and now she says I've written. Naturally, mommy loves you the best. But she didn't know how to manage me, like most of us don't now. Have you noticed in our school, the same child who you find very difficult to get them focused is okay here, we have no problem. Because we know, I'm sharing with you how, during this COVID-19 time, utilize it. If you have any doubt, don't hesitate, dial it. 90110 40000, my number. Or Shardman, principal. 90110 20344. Just dial. We are there to talk to you, tell you. When you record and read, play it, and not only that, before they wake up in the morning, play it again. Now this is enough today for giving you a little bit of tip about how to keep the children busy. I want to share with you this book is by Michael Scullman called Passionate Minded Kids. How to create passionate minded. You know what this book is about? This book is about all the Nobel laureates. Still Michael Scullman wrote this book. How did they become Nobel laureates? I'll tell you one story from here. Isidore Robbin is a Nobel laureate physicist. Check it out, Google it. Isidore Robbin was asked, why did you? He was a Jew in Brooklyn. He was asked, why did you become a physicist? He said, it's my mother. He said, really? He says, yeah, how? He said, when I used to go to school, right now, like your kid, he was then 4, 5, 6 years of age. He said, when I used to go to school, and when I come back, every other mother in the Jewish Brooklyn would ask their kid, so what did you learn in the school today? Isidore says, not my mother. My mother said, Izzy, did you ask a good question today? And to please my mother, I used to think the whole day and the night before going next day, what question I'm going to ask my teachers. Learning to ask a question made me a Nobel laureate. Have you noticed the great scientists ask, what is that? Why the star? Why is the moon light? Why did the apple fall? That made Isaac Newton the greatest of the physicists. Archimedes, why did the water overflow? Isn't it? The great men and women of science, they learn how to ask a question. Have you noticed we at Victorious Kidss, we are always encouraging them to ask questions. They will be bugging you a lot, but that is it. It's very important, very powerful. Develop this learning to ask questions. Amartya Sen, great Nobel laureate, Bengali Indian. He was an economist and was in Tagore's University in Shantiniketan, multi-university. He was an economist. Mother used to say, Amartya, this is not it. He said, then what? I am in Shantiniketan. I'm teaching economics. I'm great. Mommy said, not enough. She used to say, okay, what, Mama? She said, I don't know what. That you will have to find out. Then he used to shrug, but he said, I respected my mom. I used to keep digging. Slowly, I became head of the Department of Economics in Shantiniketan, Tagore's University. He said, now Mom, I'm the Tagore's University head of the economics. Mommy said, not enough. I don't know what to say, something else. So he applied, studied, applied. He got a job in Oxford University, teaching university. This is from Amartya Sen's own story, life story. When he got the Nobel Prize, he was asked this question, how did he become a Nobel laureate? This is another Nobel laureate I'm talking about. Great scholars, great business people, great scientists, men and women of great characters. How did they become? It is you, Mom. It's you, Dad. It's you, the grandparent. And it's you, champion. All you have to do is choose to become so. Choose. Remove suffering. Remove this little thing called what you can't even see with your eye, Corona. So what? Don't let it bug you. Burn it off with your power which is within you. I'll just share with you in a short while. So Amartya got in Oxford. Mommy said not enough. Mommy shifted with Amartya. And he became head of the Oxford University Economics. Said, now I've done it. Mommy said, not enough. Subsequently, he became a Harvard and Oxford joint. Then he became Harvard head. Then he was declared joint head and subsequently put in his paper from the Harvard and got the Nobel Prize. And when he was asked by the newspaper journalist, who inspired you? Now he was married 3 times, so they thought he would take possibly the name of the current present wife. He didn't. He said, it's my mom. So mommies, daddies, you're the one. And we're here to support you and give you. Children, school is missing you. Come. Remember the story of the lion? Hurry the lion. Most of you have got that story. Read that story. If you haven't, let me know. I will talk to you. It's a Vedanta story. Swami Vivekananda talked about it in 1893, 11th of September. Remember the last time I told you about the frog and the well? This was the second story he talked about. I'll talk to you about it next time. Next session, we are going to do Sunday is the Guru Purnima. Children, Matri Devo Bhavo. Your mother is goddess. Mother is your Guru. Pitri Devo Bhavo. Your dad is your Guru. And dear parents, worship your parent too. Worship mom, worship dad. Acharya Devo Bhavo. Devo is God. God in the sense supreme. Some of you don't believe in God, it's okay. Acharya, teacher, consider the teacher. Remember I talked about Shraddha. You have to have faith. In the journalist, when he writes it in the newspaper, must be correct. Otherwise, you will not even read newspaper. You have to have faith in the English teacher. On the book, what you're reading, you have to have faith in the book, faith in the teacher. Then only you will learn. So have faith in mom, dad, grandparents, teacher. And most important, you are that lion. Have faith in your own self. I can do it. I can. I love you all. You have a beautiful week ahead. On the Guru Purnima day, especially worship your parents. Parents help the children, grown up or young one, to generate this Shraddha, which in turn will become Nishtha. You know what is Nishtha? It is supersonic nuclear power. Once you have it, you burn your way through because you're determined and you don't give up. And then only it comes to one lion who is determined. Then only comes, it is the tough who gets going. Namaskar.